plan trying to figure out how you're going to finish your dissertation and secure that faculty position? If so, this message is for you. My name is Dr. Ramon Goings, and I'm founder of Done Dissertation, and I want to invite you to our exclusive event called Design Your Done Dissertation. The purpose of this 5-hour virtual event is to help you design a dissertation plan that helps you finish your dissertation in months instead of years. So if you're not sure where to start, how are you going to figure out getting your dissertation done and to secure that faculty position, your consulting job, all those things that happen post-defense, you definitely don't want to miss this exclusive event happening on April the 10th. And here's what's happening at the event as well. Not only are you going to leave with a plan in place, but you're also going to get some hot seat coaching from myself. And then you're also going to learn from our current and former alumni clients about how they got through the dissertation process. So that not only are you looking at how to build your plan, but you're going to look at and envision what life looks like when your dissertation done. So here's what I want you to do. Click the link below or go to www.designyourdissertation.com to learn more about the event and grab your ticket. Your ticket is $49. Grab your ticket now before tickets are gone. Look forward to seeing you on April the 10th. Good afternoon, or good evening. I should say good evening, good people. Welcome to another episode of Done Dissertation Office Hours. It's a pleasure to be able to chat with you all this evening. As always, I want to give folks a minute to kind of get settled, get situated. For those who are just tuning in, I'm your host, Dr. Ramon Goings, founder of Done Dissertation, where we demystify the dissertation process so that doctoral students can write and defend their dissertation in 1 year or less. And so in today's conversation, I want to talk about, is the Design Your Done Dissertation workshop right for you? We've been getting a lot of DMs, as well as a lot of just messages via a lot of emails, as well as just messages on different platforms, and folks are trying to figure out, is this the event that's right for them to attend? So I wanted to talk a little bit about that this evening to kind of give you all a perspective on what you all need to be thinking about if you're coming to this event. And shout out to Dr. Juanita on Instagram. It says happy birthday. So I appreciate the love. So yesterday was my birthday. And actually, fun fact, if you want to know a fun fact, myself and my wife, who is our director of operations for Done Dissertation, we both have the same birthday, same day, same year. It's crazy. Only thing that's different is that she was born early in the morning and I was born in the afternoon. So technically, I always joke, shout out to you, Renee, but technically she's older than me. That's just how I like to leave it. But yeah, yesterday was my birthday. Interesting day to have a birthday for sure. After the whole hoopla of everything with, Will Smith and Chris Rock. So definitely been eventful. March 28th, it was yesterday. But today's event, I wanted to talk about really just about how, and I talked about some of my stories actually on Instagram yesterday about how folks were all consumed, with that whole situation, right? But it's like, you still got to get your dissertation done. Nothing about the Oscars is helping you to get your doc work done. And so I think what's helpful is that we always got to stay focused on our goal. And this is exactly why I need you all to be attending our Design Your Done Dissertation event. Because literally when all that stuff was happening on Sunday, literally myself and my clients, we were on our coaching call. Our coaching calls every Sunday with this cohort, every Sunday from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And literally when everything was going on, the world was like on fire about this incident, we literally on a call talking through how we're going to get our dissertations done. And if you're the person who is ready to streamline and be focused, like, this is the event that you need to attend. And so I want to talk a little bit about what's going to happen at the event. And then also answer any questions that you all might have if you're considering showing up. But here's what you can do for me real quick before we get started. If you can, forward this or share this in another Facebook group, share this on your LinkedIn, share this somewhere else where someone, maybe another doc student can get some value from it and also get some insight. And definitely let them know about the Design Your Done Dissertation event. So take a second, share this out. For those of you all, right now it's allergy season. My allergies are killing me. So if you hear me sound kind of just congested, it's allergy time. And this year, I don't know what's going on. It's a whole new ball game with pollen out here. But I'm looking forward to having this conversation because, again, I think a lot of folks are trying to figure out, should I come to the event? Should I wait? And here's the thing I want to think about. I want to talk about a little bit why I created this event, and then I'm going to talk about what's going to be happening at the event. And then I'll talk about why you need to attend and who this is for. What I found is that having coached over 100 doctoral students between our university partnership program and my velocity group coaching program, we literally have found that in order to get through the dissertation, those who finish faster always have a plan. But what I find that can be very difficult for folks at a lot of times is like, how do I create the plan? and sometimes not even how I create it. It's like, what needs to be included in my plan, or what are the things that I may not even be thinking about that I need. And so what I want to do during the Design Your Done Dissertation event is help you strategize and create your plan. Because again, we can teach you how to write. I can teach you all the tips and tricks on how to become a stronger, scholar. But if you don't have a plan in place that you're trying to execute, all the tips and strategies that we can give you won't work. And here's what I do know. I've worked with some of, and I tell my clients this all the time. I've worked with some of the most amazing writers, folks that I always tell them, and I'm always upfront about this. Like, some folks writing I read that are my clients, I'm like, "Yeah, your writing is so amazing, like better than my writing." But still, it's kind of like, what's the block? And oftentimes it starts with not having a plan in place to execute. And so literally this is why we created Design Your Done Dissertation, because we want folks to who are already strong writers, who are looking to finish this process, to finally have the momentum to get going and get this thing done. Because here's what I do know. If you don't have a plan to finish your dissertation, you will let everyone and everything take priority. And then what happens is you'll look up a year later, and again, you'll see your colleagues and your program finishing, and you'll still be stuck in the same place that you were last year. And again, I want you all to go to next year's Oscars and watch it on TV knowing that your dissertation is done. Because if you're writing your dissertation right now, there should be no reason why that by March 29th, 2023, you can't be done with your dissertation, even if you're starting from ground zero with it. If you put the consistent time in, there is no reason why you can't be done in 1 year or less. And I only say it because my clients do it all the time, and I've done it as well in my own dissertation, so I know it can be done. But it all comes back to the foundation, to having a plan in place, knowing how to execute the plan. But I find most folks are just trying to throw things out and figure it out, and then get mad when their chair's not returning, their documents back in a timely fashion. But you never had a conversation with them about that. They get mad when their committee members say this has to go back, but you didn't recognize that there might be some things that you need to tailor in your document to help satisfy that committee member's needs. These are all the things that need to be part of your plan. And so if you don't have a plan and you're just going through this process and you just been stuck, or if you haven't been stuck, you have been moving at the speed that you want to move through this process, you need to be at Design Your Done Dissertation event without a doubt. This is going to be a great event. I mean, we're literally spending 5 hours with you all at this event. It is only $49. Literally, you have 5 hours of time to really build, not only with us, because we're going to help you execute your plan, but then also build community with other people. Like, I know a lot of us go through the DOT program alone and trying to figure this thing out on our own, but I've created this event as well because I want you all to have a community of scholars that you can build with. What I'm hoping, and what it tends to happen at a lot of my functions, is that doc students figure out, like, oh, I'm actually at the same institution as you, maybe in a different program, but we're at the same institution. Like, let's connect, let's build. And next thing you know, you got a community, you have your writing partner, you have all those things that you picked up from coming to the event. So this is why you got to be here for Design Your Done Dissertation. If you want to grab your ticket, what you can do is visit www.designyourdissertation.com. So that's a lot about why I created this event. I really wanted you all to have a plan in place that you can execute. I just, again, hate to see folks that are real sharp. Like, when I see your all's work, when you all apply for the program, like, these documents are great. What's preventing folks getting through? And I'm finding that it's the plan. The plan is the key to everything. So I want to give you the key to really getting the success that you need with your dissertation. So that's why we created the plan. But now I want to tell you a little bit about what to expect at the event. Like, we're putting this together. We did something like this similar in October, but we like revamped the whole thing. Back in October, we did about an hour and a half, but this event is 5 hours to really build out your plan. So we're hoping that if you stay on the entire time, that you will have a plan that you have started to create that you can implement, because we're all at the Done Dissertation. We're all about action, right? And execution. And so what I want to do is tell you a little bit about the event and what to entail. So first things first, the first hour of the event, what I want you all to know is that we're going to talk a lot about the done dissertation mindset. Because here's the thing. You can do all the writing, you could do all the things in terms of strategy, but if up here is not right in your mind, you don't have the right thoughts, and you don't have those things ready to go, it doesn't matter how good of a writer you are, you'll start to overthink things, and then you'll almost talk yourself out of finishing your dissertation. I see it happen all the time when folks get stuck in their head and they don't execute the strategies. So we got to first get to the mindset. And we're going to talk all about how to build a done dissertation mindset, because, in order to finish your dissertation quickly, you have to have a different mindset than what even your doctoral program has taught you. So that's going to be the first hour of the event. Hour two, the next session of the event, is going to all about devising your dissertation completion plan. So we're going to build, we have a 5D blueprint. We're going to teach you how to implement and how to stretch out and write your entire dissertation completion plan from start to finish. Because we want to make sure that, again, you have a plan that you can implement, but it's got to be simple and actionable. And that's what we're all about at Done Dissertation, taking something very simple and make it actionable, because that's how we get through this dissertation process. And then once we devise your plan for success, the next part of the component of the workshop is going to be about you defining and building your Done Dissertation completion team. This is the part that's often overlooked. We sometimes think about it, but then a lot of times we think about it when it's too late. And so we're actually going to talk about how to build your team. And this is beyond just your dissertation chair and your committee. There are other people involved in your process that you have to have on board. And in most cases, I find that folks are not finishing and going through this process quickly because they haven't and they don't have their team in place. Again, the dissertation is a team sport, so you got to have your team in place. And we're going to talk about all the components of your team so that you get through this event quickly. And then from there, which is super dope, after we write your plan together and after we build your Done Dissertation completion team, what we're going to do in the next session is that we're actually going to have hot seat coaching. So when you grab your ticket and purchase a ticket to your Design Your Done Dissertation, what you'll do is get an email that says, congratulations on getting your ticket, apply for hot seat coaching. And what that means is that you get one-on-one time with me during this session, but we'll actually have a mini coaching session up to probably about 10 minutes or so. So you'll get individualized attention about your dissertation. So you need to grab your ticket because you have an opportunity and apply for the hot seat coaching. So we're going to break that down. And then after the hot seat coaching with some folks from the audience, we are going to then actually do a Q&A session where you can ask all your questions that you might have about your dissertation, what you're thinking about with your plan, because I know it's going to be a lot coming at you. You're going to figure out, what do I do with all this? And so we want to debrief and really break this down during the Q&A session. But we're going to have some great hot seat coaching. And shout out to everybody who's already bought their ticket. It has already applied for hot seat coaching. I just want to let y'all know, you definitely need to apply once you purchase your ticket. And that's going to be a key to your success getting through this dissertation process, is having your plan and then also having someone help you to think through how to implement. And so that's what we're going to do during the Q&A. And then lastly, the last session of the event will be a client success panel. So it's important, while you all want to hear from me and kind of how our philosophy is at Done Dissertation, I don't just want you to hear from me. I want you to hear from clients that have been in the program and work with us about their successes and what they've done to get through the dissertation process. So you're not only going to hear from me, you're going to hear from folks who are currently and actively in the dissertation process. So it is to your advantage to come to the event and stay through the entire event, because at the end, you're going to hear from current and former clients about how do they implement the strategies we teach with building a dissertation plan to finish your dissertation quickly. It's going to be great. Our folks that are going to be on the panel, it's going to be super amazing when you get to hear from these clients. You're going to hear from one client has already defended their dissertation, and the two others are getting ready to come up on a dissertation defense. So you got to hear from people who have finished and those who are currently working on their document to kind of learn from their successes as well as the challenges that they've had in their dissertation process. But what it takes to get this done, right, and why I want you at this event, it takes action and execution. But it all starts from you getting the help and support that you need. So what you're going to have to do first is grab your ticket. We want to see you at Design Your Done Dissertation. And to grab your ticket, I want you to visit www.designyourdissertation.com to grab your ticket. And what's going to happen today, and we'll extend it until tomorrow, March the 30th. So if you're on right now and you see this live, or you happen to catch this on a replay, by March the 30th, if you buy your ticket to Design Your Done Dissertation, we will send you a copy of 14 Secrets to a Done Dissertation, my book, for absolutely free. So we want to see you at the event. And this book has such great insights to get through the dissertation. It's a quick read. It gets you in and out in about, I would say, most people say they read it in about 2 days, 2 or 3 days. But it's actionable strategies. And we're going to give this to you for free if you purchase your ticket between now and tomorrow. So tomorrow is March the 30th. So if any Design Your Done Dissertation tickets come in between now and tomorrow, we will give you a free copy of the book. So if you've been on the ropes, literally this value, when folks purchase this book, it costs them $30 to purchase. So literally you've gotten your value just about back from buying your ticket. So make sure, if you want a free copy of 14 Secrets to a Done Dissertation, that you purchase your ticket now. Go ahead right now to www.designyourdissertation.com. And if you're on Instagram, or if you're seeing this wherever on social media, if you click the link in the description, or on Instagram, you click the link in our bio, it'll take you right to the page so you can check out and make sure you grab your ticket. And if you want, for extra security, say I bought my ticket, shoot me a screenshot that you got your ticket, and we'll make sure, my team will make sure that you get your copy of the book. Get your copy of the book sent out in the next day or two. But with that, again, we created this event because we wanted you to have a plan that you can put in place and implement. And then from there, we wanted you to, one, develop the right mindset, two, develop your plan, but then also build your completion team. And then once you have those pieces in place, we want to give you some hot seat coaching to implement the strategies that we're talking about. And then finally, I wanted you to hear from current and former clients about how they actually implemented all the strategies. And actually on Thursday, I'm going to do a live with one of our alum, Dr. Patricia Varela, who is currently also a coach for the Done Dissertation. And she's going to talk about her experiences working with us and how she's finished the dissertation and how she's just been an active scholar, writing publications while doing her dissertation, like giving you all the intel and insight. So be on the lookout for that flyer. Should be coming out tomorrow. But we want to make sure that we see you at Design Your Done Dissertation. It's if you're trying to get your dissertation done, if you've been going around and around in circles, now is the time to get your dissertation done. Come to this event, get the strategy that you need, get the plan that you need, hear from people who've executed the plan, and then finally you can take it and run with it. Or you can also learn how to work with us. And at the event, you have an opportunity to apply to the Velocity Group Coaching Program, and we will have a bonus training on Monday, April 11th, for people who apply to the program, so that you can learn about the mistakes that we find that doc students make when implementing their dissertation completion plan, and how working with us, we can help you solve all those mistakes and get you on and skyrocket you to the finish line with getting your dissertation done. So again, I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, I want you all to join us at Design Your Done Dissertation. You can visit www.designyourdissertation.com to grab your ticket. And for those who watch until tomorrow, March the 30th, 2022, you can get your free copy of 14 Secrets to a Done Dissertation if you purchase your ticket to Design Your Dissertation. So if you purchase ticket to your event, you will get the book for absolutely free. So again, we're giving you more than what you paid for. So it's time to grab your ticket. If you haven't yet, go to www.designyourdissertation.com to grab your ticket. And what I'll do right now is open it up for any questions or comments that folks might have about attending the event. And real quick, before we get to that as well, I did want to mention that this event is great for folks who are currently working on their dissertation and are, even if you don't have your committee in place yet, but you're close to putting it in place, this is a great event to kind of kickstart your dissertation process. But this is definitely for the folks who are currently and actively writing a dissertation and trying to figure out what to do because things are not going according to plan. Even if you're making forward momentum, but it's not going fast enough, come to Design Your Done Dissertation so you can get your plan in place, learn how to execute it, and then hear from folks who have executed this plan about some of the wins and the opportunities and challenges that they face when implementing their dissertation completion plan. But I'd love to hear any questions that you all might have about Design Your Done Dissertation. Again, grab your ticket now because up for until tomorrow, March the 30th, you get your free copy of 14 Secrets to a Done Dissertation in addition to your ticket. So any questions or comments? And shout out to everybody on Instagram and LinkedIn who has joined this evening. Thank you to folks who have tuned in. Again, we're talking about Design Your Done Dissertation. Any questions you might have about the event, what's going to happen, should you attend? I'd love to hear any question that you all might have. Shout out to Moxamed _ who just joined on Instagram. Any questions? Again, y'all, we are looking for people who want to execute, who want to get through this doctoral process. Again, as I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, literally on Sunday when everything was going on at the Oscars, my clients were in our coaching session from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We missed the whole thing. I happened to hear about it after I got done with our coaching session. So like we want folks who are committed. I mean, even on Super Bowl Sunday, folks were on the call, ready to get their dissertation done. That's the commitment that it takes to get this thing done. If you want to finish fast, if you want to take the slow route and take 2 or 3 years, then do that at your own pace. But if you're looking to finish in a year or less, come join the team at Done Dissertation. Grab your ticket to design your dissertation, Design Your Done Dissertation, so that you can finish your dissertation quickly. I just hate to see folks in these doctoral programs when you want to finish and you not have the momentum to finish quickly. And so that's why this event is to help you build that momentum so you get your dissertation done. And so I'm going to open up for maybe another minute or so of questions, but if not, I'm going to jump off. As you all can hear, the allergy season is here and it is taking me out. It is very difficult today and yesterday to talk. But that's what we still here. And that's again, even I just practice what I preach, right? I know I'm not at the best of my terms of my voice, but it's so important. I want you all to attend this event. I want you all to be there. So this is the commitment. And this is the commitment I want for my clients when they're committed to the dissertation. I want them to get out of this process. Oh, shout out to Carrie, our director of marketing, who says the same. Probably on allergies, man. And allergies they are outrageous. I don't know what this is. I guess being in quarantine for 2 years or so, I got to evade it for a while, but now it is not playing the game. All right, I don't see. I'm just doing the last check. Any questions? But as always, if you have a question that happens after the fact, shoot me a DM, shoot me a message on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever you're seeing this, and I'd be happy to respond. And again, if you want your free copy of 14 Secrets to a Done Dissertation, grab your ticket between today and tomorrow. This offer definitely ends tomorrow for your free ticket. So those who buy a ticket tomorrow, March 30th, they will get a free copy of 14 Secrets to a Done Dissertation. We want some folks to take action. You took the time to watch this video, so this is for you. Make sure you grab your ticket ASAP. And I look forward to seeing you all at Design Your Done Dissertation on April the 10th. We have a free bonus training on April the 11th. So not only are you going to be with us on April the 10th, but if by application only, if you submit your application, you'll also be with us on April the 11th. Like the value is crazy for $49. Like we were literally laying it out for you all so that you can get your dissertation done and have the plan in place and be able to execute. This is what we want for you at the end of the day. So don't let whatever's happening, limit you from coming to this event. And for my folks who have asked, some people have asked, will it be, if I can't attend live, what will happen? We will offer a replay of the event, but there's nothing like being there live. But there will be an opportunity. So grab your ticket. Only folks who have their ticket have access to the replay. So if you don't grab your ticket, you will not get access to the replay. So make sure you do that so you get the replay. Today, up until tomorrow, March 30th only, you get a free copy of my book, 14 Secrets to a Done Dissertation, a guide to navigating the dissertation process and finishing in record time, for purchasing your ticket to our event, Design Your Dissertation. And again, to go to our website at www.designyourdissertation.com to grab your ticket. And again, I appreciate you all so much. A couple of questions that I had coming through, I saw my message, was about who is this for? It's for all doc students that are candidates that are working on a dissertation, whether you're in your proposal phase, coming up to your proposal phase, anything where you're getting ready to start working on your dissertation, starting in, say end of the semester, you definitely need to be at this event. This is not necessarily for doc students who are still in coursework, unless your program allows you to do coursework and write your dissertation at the same time. Because what we would hope is that if you decide to end up working with us, we want doc students who are able to work with us so they can finish their proposals in this case, and then be able to defend them in the next 3 to 4 months. So if you can do that, and that's part of your program, how it's designed, then you definitely need to be at Design Your Done Dissertation. If you've just been stuck and you're trying to get through, whether you're at the proposal phase or past proposal defense, this event is for you. So it's on both sides of the house. So definitely make sure that you come to this event. You definitely don't want to miss it. And I look forward to seeing you all there at Design Your Done Dissertation, April the 10th. Grab your ticket at www.designyourdissertation.com. And I look forward to see you all on Thursday. We're going to talk to Dr. Patricia Varela, who is currently an assistant professor at Montclair State University. A super dope, super amazing scholar and an alum of Done Dissertation. Talk about her experience, how she's been able to write publications while she was working on her dissertation, and then how she has positioned herself now to go straight from doc student to tenure track assistant professor and have multiple offers. This is what we do for our clients at Done Dissertation. So you definitely want to tune in on Thursday when we talk with Dr. Varela. Until then, I look forward to talking with you all soon, and I'll catch you all on Thursday. Have a good one. Hey, are you a doctoral student in ABD land trying to figure out how you're going to finish your dissertation and secure that faculty? Hey, everybody. I'm not sure what's going on right now, but we got some little glitches in the matrix here with the technology. But we will be on shortly. Position? If so, this message is for you. My name is Dr. Ramon Goings, and I'm founder of Done Dissertation, and I want to invite you to our exclusive event called Design Your Done Dissertation. The purpose of this 5-hour virtual event is to help you design a dissertation plan that helps you finish your dissertation in months instead of years. So if you're not sure where to start, how are you going to figure out getting your dissertation done and to secure that faculty position, your consulting job, all those things that happen post-defense, you definitely don't want to miss this exclusive event happening on April the 10th. And here's what's happening at the event as well. Not only are you going to leave with a plan in place, but you're also going to get some hot seat coaching from myself. And then you're also going to learn from our current and former alumni clients about how they got through the dissertation process. So that not only are you looking at how to build your plan, but you're going to look at and envision what life looks like when your dissertation done. So here's what I want you to do. Click the link below or go to www.designyourdissertation.com to learn more about the event and grab your ticket. Your ticket is $49. Grab your ticket now before tickets are gone. Look forward to seeing you on April the 10th.